Okay, so it is June 21st going into June 22nd on the futures trading session that started in the evening of June 21st going into June 22nd. So right here we're trading with our futures simple switch futures strategy called Sniper. So far we have our crosshairs lined up, and now we're just waiting for the wind to go in our favor, and then we'll pull the trigger and get into this trade. So hopefully that will happen here in the next few minutes. It has to happen, and then I only trade on the candle closes just before the next candle opens. That's the only time I'll pull that trigger. So if it happens here in the next 3 minutes, we'll be into this trade. If not, we'll have to wait another 30 minutes to see if it resets up. All right, we'll be back if that takes place. Okay, so now the wind is in our favor. Our crosshairs are lined up, but we're into the next 30-minute candle already. So as long as this one can close and still give us a favorable setup to take the shot, we'll get into this trade and go for it and see what happens. But right now we got to wait until that takes place. This was this markup that's here now is from the from the future sniper trade I took earlier, around 3:30 or 4 o'clock, something like that, on the 21st. So really it was the 20th going into the 21st session. So we had everything lined up here. Our crosshairs lined up. The wind was in our favor. We took the trade and then hit our target and got out. So I actually got out just before we hit our target because it was getting a lot of resistance there. And I got out like maybe not even $1. It was like 70 cents before it hit the target. Close enough. I'm out. Sure enough, had I stayed a little longer, we could have got cleanly through, and that would have been nice to take that. But then this happened right afterwards, right? So better to be out with profit than to watch your green day go to a red day. So anyway, waiting for this to close, and then we'll see what happens here. Okay, so finally we have our crosshairs lined up right here. Wind was in the right direction. Once this candle closes, confirmed all that good stuff, we could take our shot right here at a short trade. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Come up here and hit sell. Get in a little bit of a discount. Okay, we'll mark it up. Alright, so I went to bed because I'm not going to stay up all night in the futures market. So you can see where we entered our trade. That was right here. And then I had my target. That was right here. And yeah, it was taking a long time. So actually we entered right over here. So this is like a 30-minute chart. So 30, an hour and a half. Later, I was like, no, I'm done. I went to bed and left my stops and all that stuff in. That's a good thing about the simple switch Sniper is I can put my stops in and just leave. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't even have to come back because it's not like day trading. The futures market, I don't worry about holding it from day to day. And there's a lot of stuff around that. Like, in the after hours, the futures market can only move a certain percentage depending on, what the rules are at the time you're watching this. But, like 5% basically, it can only move. So I don't have to worry about a massive like 300% move overnight or anything like that. So it works out really good. So yeah, so anyway, so we stayed in, and then now coming back, I'm finally able to get back to my computer. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, and get to see that I had already I've already sold my shares and made my profit for that trade. So another trade pops up, we'll jump into it. Let's go ahead and put this back so we can see it. All right, cool. All right, everybody, we'll be back with our next trade.